Good morning, everyone. Here we are at Circular Quay. I'm Barry Fair. Welcome along to you viewers today. It's Tuesday, March 13th. Barry Fair with you and Emily today. And this story today is on the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Now, if I can get my offsider to turn the camera around so I can show you viewers at home what this icon is. And it is the Harbour Bridge. And the reason why we are filming the Harbour Bridge is because of its 86th birthday on Monday. And to give you a bit of history on the bridge was opened in 1932 by Premier Jack Lang. Now, how the bridge was constructed? Well, British company Dorman Long were the contractors of the construction of the bridge. Now, Dr. J.J. Bradfield, the chief engineer for the bridge, had planned to use a cantilever bridge, but the wrong sharp turn towards Milton's Point Station meant a long sharp turn. And so he decided to use an arch bridge, which you can see on your screen there. Construction on the Sydney Harbour Bridge commenced in September in 1926, and by 1927 the northern approach began to take shape, and by 1928 the southern approaches and the northern approaches were complete so that the paper cranes could begin work on the arch. By early 1929 the arch had begun to take shape, and by 1930, the two halves of the arch had taken shape. And on the 19th of August, 1930, the arch was closed. On the 19th of March, 1932, the Sydney Harbour Bridge was officially opened. And it was a beautiful sunny day for that occasion.
Nothing about it.
Just to give you viewers an idea of where the workshops were for the parts of the bridge, over there is where Luna Park is, and that's where the fabrication workshops were, and they were used for parts for the bridge. So as you can see there, Luna Park is there. We can't give you a shot there. So that's where the workshops were. As Premier Lang was about to open the bridge, Francis de Groot slashed the ribbon with his sword. He was fined £5 and was taken away by the police. The ribbon was put back together and the ceremony continued. And it was a big day for everybody of New South Wales. Boys from Port Street School and the girls, of course, delivered a message of goodwill to the people of New South Wales. And lots of people were there here in Sydney for the opening of the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Lots of people walked on the bridge on that day, and there were lots of celebrations as well. So, a big day indeed. And Kingsford Smith's aircraft was present, as well as P&O. Well, this year, Sydney Harbour Bridge will be turning 86. And what a proud icon we have here in Sydney. The bridge is used for New Year's Eve celebrations, the bridge walk and bridge climb. We don't see many people climbing the bridge today because it's not a very nice day for bridge climb. I can tell you though that we are proud of this wonderful icon that we have. And as I've said, we are very proud to have this Australian icon. So the bridge is perfect for a photograph. You can even walk on it and catch a train on it and drive on it, like many motorists are today. The toll back in the early days for the bridge was 20 cents, $1.50, $2, $2.50, $3, and now $4. Very expensive indeed. So, I hope the Harbour Bridge had a very happy birthday on Monday, which I'm sure it will, and I hope the Harbour Bridge is around for many years to come. So if I can just get my offside on once more to training on the wonderful icon that we have here. Just look at that, everybody. Look at that. Well, I hope this video on the Harbour Bridge has been a good one for you. And Emily, what do you think of Sydney's Harbour Bridge?
I think it's very beautiful and such an amazing exhibit in Sydney. And coming from South Africa myself, it's always been a dream to see the Sydney Harbour Bridge, and it's very exciting, isn't it, Barry? It's very beautiful.
And also, while I've got you viewers here, Luna Park opened in 1935, which has been built beside the bridge after it was opened in 1932. So Luna Park, I believe, will have a birthday very soon also. Before I wrap up today, I'd like to thank Manly Ferries for their hospitality today, and I hope that you enjoy traveling on the ferries today and checking Sydney's weather before we head off. Not looking too good at all, so that's why we didn't want to film out in the rain, because raindrops keep falling on my head. But that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Nothing seems to fit. No raindrops keep falling on my head, they keep falling. So why I breathe. There you go. There's a bit of BJ Thomas there for you. So there it is, viewers. For one last time, let's plan on the Sydney Harbour Bridge. And that's the Sydney Harbour Bridge story. But before we go, another icon was built just beside there, and the iconic Sydney Opera House. To ease Sydney traffic, a tunnel was built under the harbour, the Sydney Harbour Tunnel. Most of you may have driven under it. This was to ease the congestion of Sydney traffic. So, from me, Barry Fair, and my offsider, thank you for listening to this story on the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Take care, everybody.